Newly installed Commissioner of Police Chester Williams began a tour of the Eastern Division as it relates to the entire Belize district. His first stop was at the Queen Street Police Station in Northside Belize City, where he met with several officers to discuss many issues, including their welfare. One of the first moves of ComPol Williams is to revert to the 8-hour shift system. According to Deputy ComPol Edward Broster, since 2012, officers endured 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week with 4 days to rest.
He just addressed them and informed them as to his reason for reverting back to the 8-hour shift system.
While yes, there may be many officers who support the 12-hour shift system, we have to look at whether or not the public is getting value for money.
There have been numerous complaints of officers sleeping on the job in high-risk areas when they're supposed to be standing watch at checkpoints installed within hotspots across the old capital. There are mounting concerns because the officers should be keeping the citizenry safe from burglars and robbers. It even puts them at risk.
One of the major concerns as well was the fact that there were officers found sleeping in different quarters of the city, which put themselves and the community at risk. And we cannot stand by and have officers putting themselves in danger and at the same time putting the lives of the community who are asleep in danger, because burglaries and robbers are another problem that we need to get a grip on.
We have to look after the safety of our officers in the sense that we don't want our officers to be working extremely long hours and after certain hours, maybe after the 8th hour, they go into a corner and fall asleep. One, the public is not getting value for money because the officers are not patrolling anymore, but rather they're sleeping. 2, it creates a health problem for them. 3, it puts them at risk in the sense that it's only a matter of time for someone to know what they're doing and then go and ambush them and then do what needs to be done.
The Belize Police Association represents over 2,000 officers between the ranks of constable and sergeant, who by virtue of the Police Act identifies them as members. From the 2 cohort that met with the brass of the department today, 75% have been in agreement with the move to revert the shifts back to 8 hours, as proposed by ComPol Williams. This afternoon, Association President Corporal Eldon Arzu explains the concerns that were ventilated and the commitments made by the police command.
One of their contention was that the time that they would come off, which is like 11 p.m. in the night, buses are not traveling from Belize City to Corozal, and so they were concerned about traveling back home while it's off duty. The commissioner himself has promised these officers that arrangements will be made for a bus to transport them whilst coming off duty at that time, and those who will be coming on duty will also have the access to the bus from Corozal to Belize. Up west, he states that there will be a van, right, which will be transporting our officers from Belize to the west. So that was generally the point of contention in regards to these officers, the fact that they would be unable to travel home when coming off duty and perhaps to come to work right around that time at 11 p.m.
The return to 8-hour shifts is expected within a week or so. Duane, Moody for News 5.